This is James Mathers for the Digital Cinema Society at Cine Expo 2021. I'm here with Jim Amorosino from Fiilex. He's going to tell us about some new lights that you guys have just introduced.
Awesome, thanks. So this year at Cine, we're really excited to introduce our Color series, which is the addition of RGBW full spectrum color to all of our existing fixtures, specifically with the introduction of the Q10 Color, which would be our largest and brightest Fresnel, which has 900 watts of output and a 10-inch Fresnel. So we're really excited to introduce that and get people's hands on it and show them what kind of power and punch we can offer in such a good compact size with good color, good cutting, good shadows, all those characteristics that people really have learned to appreciate from old school tungsten lights.
So 900 watts, you could probably plug two of those into a household circuit, right?
Yeah, you could easily get two of them in. We even are looking at some battery-powered solutions to where you could even take advantage of a bulky battery system, but nonetheless, you're still pretty portable and mobile. So as we continue to also as our technology kind of continues to evolve, what we're able to do is really pack a lot of light into a small source, which allows us to create something that can draw 900 watts but output an equivalent light of much more, while still keeping color accurate and all those characteristics of like a traditional tungsten Fresnel that people have used and appreciated in the industry for so many years. I think this really bridges that gap really well and gives you the power and the flexibility.
Now, I know you've got some big broad lights and you've got a lot of Fresnels. Tell us about some of the other lights in the line.
So in addition to our Fresnel lights, which we call the Q series, we do have a Q5, a Q8, and now a Q10. We also have what we've been well known for a couple of years now, which is the P series, which is a 300 watt equivalent portable point source light. You're able to put different diffusers and lenses on it. And it was a tunable white fixture all these years before, and with the introduction of the Color series, we're now adding RGBW to that as well. And then we also have our matrix and quad fixtures, which are a sort of like a panel light, but what we do is for focused sources instead of spread out LED. So that gives us the ability to do things like put on a Fresnel that kind of focuses it in. So with our quad, we use 4 of the matrix lights, create a large source with which you can put lenses over each of those systems, each of those fixtures, and then do things like pixelation. The lenses really allow you to throw the light far. So kind of building off our core technology of being able to manipulate the light, and then how people in the industry can best take advantage of that. I think the ability to throw the light from a large source has seemed to be pretty useful. So
4 separate light engines that you can control each individually.
Yeah, so there's a back panel that allows you to control them all as a singular fixture. Mm-hmm. But you can control them. Actually, you have 16 points of control, because each head has four sources. So when you put that in a quad, you get 16. And what we're seeing a lot of is actually on-camera effect lighting with it. We've recently worked on a couple music videos where the lights are featured kind of to complement what's going on otherwise with the talent. So it's really nice to see how the people are looking to take advantage of those pixelation, how individualized you can make those sources.
How about Dmx Control?
So Dmx Control is also something the engineers have been hard at work on. So what we're also introduced with the Color series is unified Dmx profiles. So in addition to that, the back of our fixtures are nearly identical, uniform menus, mode numbers, as well as ways to control it. So on the DMX side, everything is easily available, 5-pin to plug into your system. Our Q8 and Q10 do have lumen radio built in. And the nice thing is our profiles are fully universal. So the same profile you use on a P3 or a Q8 will also work on your quad or your Q10 as well. So that's something we've worked hard with programmers to also figure out. How do they want to control the light? Where are they controlling the light? What are they using to control the light? So, we want to make it as seamless of use as possible for the users on set. So that's something that we're focused on as the job of the programmer continues to be more and more important to the lighting side of stuff.
And it sounds like the whole line is very versatile. You've built it in from the very small units all the way to the top.
That's and it's that it kind of goes back to our core technology. Even as the lights get bigger, larger, they still. They still fundamentally follow that same idea of if we can keep the source small, the shadows, the cuts on the barn doors, we can eliminate color fringing and make a Fresnel that has little to no hotspot. I think really because of that technology, we can do that from a small light all the way to a larger light, and the fact that the color, the cut, the quality stays consistent throughout is something that we want to be known for, and I think people are recognizing that as they start using more and more of these fixtures.
Well, you pack a lot into them, but they're also very affordable, I've noticed.
Yeah, that's something else to be aware of. We have made sure to keep them as we pack more features in them and make them more usable for set lighting and the motion picture industry. We want to keep the affordability at a reasonable point. So we are happy to offer affordable fixtures and easy ways to access them. We also in terms of rentals and demoing and camera tests, we want people to be able to utilize them, test them out, see how they work, because we're confident once they get them on set and play with them that they're going to see what kind of advantage and how they'll help their lighting kit.
Great. Thank you so much, Jim.
Yep, my pleasure.